Alright, we have RICHKIDZ Pyro against T2 in the quarterfinals. Bruin playing Delphox. I like. Oh, both teams playing Delphox. I like it. Oh, let's go. Delphox against Delphox. We haven't seen this too much yet. I think Delphox is absolutely OP. Only problem is, it can get jungle invaded. But maybe they lane with it anyways. Here they go with it on bottom lane. We have a Slowbro, Lucario, Snorlax. RICHKIDZ Pyro having an interesting team comp. Oh wait, Cramorant? No, the Cramorant coming through. Jumping straight into game 1. So we have Delphox on the left side actually going for the jungle. Let's see what right he does. We have Lucario invading. Okay, so Lucario is invading the Delphox. Or you see it on the minimap. I mean, Delphox has one of the worst early games. It takes so long before your Pokemon does something, and Hubachi's already here. And he should be, if he just blocks the Ember, he should be able to get this last hit quite easily. Turk gets around, even buys more time, and there we go. Waits out, gets the quick attack, blocks the Ember, and gets away with the blue buff quite easily. And now he has Cricket Meteor Mash as well, so now it's even easier for him to get the last hits. Eldegoss has to be here, which means Mew is going to get last hits on top for free. Now he just joins Mew on top, and they're going to steal those last hits away as well. Meanwhile, Ken is pretty happy though on its own, stacking a lot already, and Hubachi's still here. This is the problem that I just mentioned, as jungle Eldegoss. You can get it, Delphox, you can get invaded, but Hubachi messes up. He actually messes up. And he dies now in the end. Bit of a mistake there, bot lane also, Tough Mama. Tough Mama on Snorlax. Getting the KO. Haruta on the side now, looking for 1 KO, and they get the Clamorant. And also the Snorlax is super deep right now, he might just fall too. The tackle is there, he's gonna score 3 points. Takes away maybe a berry. Dodges the tackle, he's gonna leave him alone, they're like, oh whatever, it's just the Snorlax behind us, let's just go score instead. Which I think is the right call. Instead of dealing with the Snorlax who's so much HP, they just go to the left side and they start scoring. Now Haruta's invading. And that's the problem with the Delphox. Being the jungler. Meanwhile T2 just having Delphox on bot lane. Still only level 5. They have to send their supports and tanks into the jungle as well to help out. Can Haruta get away from Tough Mama? No, he can't. Gets heavy slammed into the ground. And he goes down. T2 no Bachi. He's gonna get power punch. Oh, he's just dead. Power punch into Meteor Mash. And he goes down. That's the problem though. The enemy Lucario was just farming instead of invading, so he has a bigger level lead now. Compared to the other Lucario. Obviously great for the 1 vs 1. To be there. Mid Atarias are going down. Haruta level 7 now, picking up his agility, I assume. Heavy Slam lands onto Arjun, but he should be fine. Both Snorlaxes, obviously. I'm not going to die that easily. And T2 looking for a push on top. There's only Lucario here. There are going to be 4 people, and instantly Lucario is just dead. He instantly dies. They're going to score so many points, breaking the goal, 129. Meanwhile, RICHKIDZ Pyro is looking for the bottom push. And Haruta's trying to make it there in time to maybe defend it. Snorlax is buying a lot of time, much more tankier than the Lucario top side. And he's going to make it. He jackpots towards the berry, and he's going to start healing up. And now Cramorant is in a big problem. Heavy Slam lands, but the point buff keeps him alive. The power punch is there of Lucario. And Ego just barely lives the Heavy Slam. Almost had Cramorant. Almost had him, but wasn't enough. 10 seconds for bottom objective, and we have 5 people of T2 on bot side. Lucario running towards top. It's gonna be 4 vs 4. Delphox still farming jungle for RICHKIDZ Pyro. But T2's Delphox actually level 8.5 now. So he's doing great. Nice Solar Beam hitting 3 people, poking them out. And that should be. Reggie is being easily taken for T2. Half HP, maybe can somehow steal it? They're gonna make their way in now. Okay, they're still trying to fight. Heavy Slam goes in from both Snorlaxes. Haruta on the backside. He's gonna fall to the boosted auto take of Cramorant. Regice is dropping low. The Heavy Slam is gonna finish off the Cramorant. Regice is dropping under 10% HP. Now who's gonna get this one? Ruin is looking for it with the Mystic Fire. But that's not gonna be enough damage. And Snorlax with the Heavy Slam. Tough Mama. Tough Mama gets it. Yeah, that Mystic Fire was just not it. There was no way he's gonna kill that in time. The Heavy Slam is on time though. He's gonna 30 points right here. And that puts RICHKIDZ Pyro into the lead. Nice Unite move of Delphox keeping it alive. Grand Blue. Looking for Supercell as well now. But the Heavy Slam! Both Snorlax is just Heavy Slamming each other. We're not respecting it. So 1 counter KO on the Delphox. But a KO going towards the Snorlax is good news, because Snorlax with the experience is still kinda whatever. We have the next Altaria spawning. But bot lane is completely abandoned right now. We have a 3-level difference on Lucario's. Oh my, 3-level difference. That is a lot. So after all this invading, he just lost so much experience top goal or top side. But they're gonna claim this Regileki. Power punch goes through, secures it. And now they're gonna push towards top goal. Can they actually do it? Heavy slam lands, the camera is dropping super low, therefore Xander is being dropped by Ruin. He's gonna look for Tough Mama, but he has the heavy slam. And he gets back to safety. Ruin still looking for level 11. That is Delphoc's biggest power spike is level 11. And now Haruta are going for some points on bot lane. Unite move being used by who was it? What was his name? I'm not sure. Lucario. He has the burn flame above his head, so right now I can't read his name. He's still burning. Yeah, it was Ken. And they break the goal. Meanwhile, top, they're also gonna break the goal with the Knights over. No, they can't overclip it actually. RICHKIDZ Pyro, 1 point ahead now. Ego's dropping super low, has to Unite move. That for the shield. And is he gonna win it? He wins. It's the Mew. The shield of the Unite move is enough to keep it alive. And Cramorant shoots stuff at the Mew and the Mew goes down. That's quite funny. Barely. Mew just having no basic attack damage there, not being able to have enough damage to finish off the Cramorant. E2 now looking for bot again. We have the Reggie being taken. But they can't make it in time, most likely. The power punch is gonna be there. Where's the power punch? It goes out to Delphox in the end. Blue side claims another objective. Ego has to be a bit careful. But he has the air slashes and Haruta is dropping super low. Next auto attack's gonna take him down. Yes, it does. Delphox on the backside, the Ruin, getting 2 KOs already. He's looking for some more. Risky fire misses. Now he's getting blocked by Tough Mama. Back into his side of the map, into the wall on bot side, but he still flame charged Delphox, so much mobility. And he find Eldegoss. Eldegoss goes down to Mew. What a close game so far. Both Nordics is almost level 10. We have Delphox on level 12 for red team. Delphox level 11 for left side. Lucario almost the same level as well now. It's super close on experience. And now Ruin can start farming the jungle for level 13. Get the Flame Charge Plus for more move speed as well. And RICHKIDZ Pyro is looking for this Regileki, which should be quite free. Yeah, they're gonna take this one. Power Punch. Mysticify is gonna secure it. But nice push by T2. They're like, who cares about Regileki? We just fuck bot lane and score instead, and now we recall and defend. I like these plays a lot, but they still have Delphox Unite. Blue can drop it right here. And, oh yeah, it's looking quite bad now for T2. Can that... Norio jumps in and gets instantly deleted by Lucario Unite, jumping straight into it with the jump pad. And it actually goes in. They make the Regileki push happen. 40 go in. And also Delphox is gonna fall. Can score? Yes, he can. 47 go in. Massive. That was so funny. Haruta literally jumping in, getting instantly obliterated. And couldn't even press a button before he was landing. And now RICHKIDZ Pyro on the run, on the chase. Two of them are dead. Tough Mama's also gonna die, but yeah, doesn't really matter too much. 302 to 238 points now. Root level 13, Rune level 13. This Delphox is gonna be the carry. As long as it stays alive on both sides, that's what they have to play for. Onyx is such a, Delphox is such an insane late game Pokemon. Blue looking to level 14. They have pretty much the same experience as well. Both are the same experience on the dot. 13 and like a quarter. Rayquaza spawning, and T2 is on the backside, so they have to do something about this. Can Tough Mama find the huge heavy slam? You dropping super low already, and there's one! Nice eject button heavy slam onto 3 people into a block. And now Ruin. And he killed Tough Mama. Tough Mama's in a bad spot right here. The Unite of Delphox is helping him out a tiny bit. And he's belly flopping around with his Unite move. There's Ruin with his Unite, but he's completely caught out of position. But he makes it all with the eject button and Flame Charge over the wall. He's gonna live for now. Another Flame Charge, Mystifier. He is dancing around. He's somehow living, but Granblue snipes him away with the Mystifier Flame Charge himself. And also Ruin goes down. All the Snorlax goes down. Triple KO for Granblue on this Delphox. As I said, it's gonna come down to the Delphoxes, and it literally came down to it. Nice play by Granblue, being able to chase there. And now can you somehow see this away? Mysticify, Lucario, Power Punch. Oh my god, it was actually kinda bad, but they still get away with it. And I think RICHKIDZ Pyro gonna take game 1 against T2 right here. Granblue is gonna get taken down though. He's gonna fall. Can they actually score points? He has score 100 on bot. Tough Mama scoring this 100. We have Haruta going to the left side now, trying to score some point with the Dojo. It's not over quite yet, but they still have Rayquaza shields, they're just waiting. So the thing right now, this is very smart. T2 has to do something, right? They have to go towards left side, and as soon as they walk towards left side, they just run in, score, recall, yada yada. Very patient, because T2 has to do something, right? So they just walk into the enemy base, score 100, score 80, recall, and they can defend their base. Instead of rushing it straight up in. Since they know they had a lead, they didn't have to go for a suicide push into the enemy base. But now they have to be careful a tiny bit, but it's still 400 points. Gotta be careful with Lucario. 3 go down for T2. Ruin. It's a 3v3. But it's not gonna be enough. They have to score 400 points. Just not possible. And RICHKIDZ Pyro take map number 1. That is a surprise. This would be a huge upset. Game number 2. And this is a very important game for T2. They obviously want to make the winter tournament, so they have to now win both maps. They have a Mamoswine, and they also have a Sableye now. Numa Lucario didn't work out too well last game. RICHKIDZ Pyro sticking to the same team comp, and now Supercell's invading on the Sableye. Not as easy as Lucario to get the last hit, and Aiden was already here working on it. Gonna start auto-attacking. He can't turn invisible now. He doesn't have Shadow Sneak, right? So, can he get this last hit somehow? No, he can't. He's gonna fall. That is rough. First blood going off to the Delphox on bot side. And yeah, Edigo's pretty good at defending, because the auto-attacks of the app just do so much damage. Combined with the slope, the boosted auto-attack, you can't get away from Edigos in early game. Especially not without Shadow Sneak yet. Unlocked. So not looking good in this early game again for T2, but let's see what they can do. Dojo not getting level 5 here either. Barely not level 5, doesn't get the tri-tech yet. Needs some more experience. Confusion not able to get this last hit either. Haruta walking to bot side. Oh, he's gonna pick up this one bunny and he gets his tri-tech. Now we have Crimrand and Tough Mama again on Snorlax taking this. But they're gonna go very aggressive. I think Tough Mama is not gonna be so tough this time. Falls. They're gonna score a lot of points, 20-13. Putting them into a decent lead for this early game already. Good gank. RICHKIDZ Pyro are gonna try to do the same thing on top. Mr. Mime has to defend alone. Finds a nice barrier confusion, but it's not gonna be enough damage to do anything too significant. And now we have Eldegoss and... Oh, I like this. Delphox and Eldegoss just invading, because they know that their jungle is gonna get invaded. So instead of being invaded, they just invade themselves. If the cameraman would show it, please. Cameraman! Oh, cameraman, please, okay. I'm gonna take this toy, because Haruta is just staying in this jungle right now. He's gonna be collapsed on by 2 people right here. And Eldegoss is also a problem. Eldegoss with red buff can stop Haruta from getting his sprint gauge up. He's just running around, trying to be annoying. And now Granblue's gonna pick up this red buff uncontested, so good for him. Much better early game than last time for the Delphox. And level 6. It's actually stuck in the right screen. There's Supercell with the fear, but it's not going to be any significant. No KO can be gained. Haruta on bot side getting level 7. And we have the next Itaria spawn happening. Heavy Slam is now unlocked for the Snorlax. And he's going to look for it. There we go, there's the Heavy Slam. Not much else is going to happen. Eldegoss rotating bot's going to start hitting teammates with Point Puff. We pretty much always see Point Puff now, it just heals by so much HP. He's like an amazing move right now. Look at this AoE healing. And now again we have a 4v4 on bot goal, on bot Registeel. Both want this, and they are diving in already, and Rune going in with the tackle. Of Mamoswine, they claim 1, they claim 2. They're just diving them. The dive goes back in, Ego's maybe going a bit too much there. The Point Buff trying to keep him alive. Yes, he Jack button said he's gonna get out for now, but Supercell and his team are gonna pick up this Registeel. Ken is a bit late. And T2 wins this first fight of the game. And the first objective. And looking for a push still right here. They have to be careful though. 5 of RICHKIDZ Pyro are pushing. Does Delphox have Unite move yet? No, he doesn't. But they all get feared by the Sableye. They're holding it 5v3 right now, but have to be careful. They're dropping super low. Heavy Slam goes in. That's 1 KO. That's 2 KOs for the set of T2. They're turning it around. Make it 3. Can they also kill Lucario? Yes, I think. Haruto's gonna chase. No, they're not chasing. They're gonna score a lot of points right here. 20 over cap, 157. In total, 42. Nice engage. And nice holding down the goal. Outnumbered. Sableye hitting a multi-man fear. And Lucario's also going to die. The Sableye already getting a lot of value in. With this auto-tech fears. So annoying to play against, you literally can't dodge it. You get auto-tech and you're stunned for 1 second. It is painful. You're looking for his level 9 now. Can he get this one? Yes, no, he gets it, but not level 9. Gonna get his Mammoth Evolution right here. Picking up his Unite move. And he's rocking a cool skin as well. Looking for the high horsepower maybe now? Does he have Earthquake or high horsepower? I actually didn't see. Fox Unite's being dropped onto the Regieleki, and I think it's going to RICHKIDZ Pyro's going to pick this one up. No, they get stunned! They get stunned from the power punch. It's not unstoppable yet. And they get 2 KOs. 3 KOs, 4 KOs for the side of T2. And they're going to push this run as well. This Regi is going to go in. Easily. They're going to escort it. It's going to go in. And the score is down. 286 points now. Nice team fight for T2. Amazing secure in the Regieleki. They're stunning them right before the power punch was able to confirm the Regieleki. And just completely turns the game on its head. Everyone on T2 is level 10. The entire team is level 10. I've never seen something like this before. All of them are level 10. Rodri does hit a level 11. Sableye Unite completely missed Supercell. What a mistake. Wastes Unite and also dies at the same time before the objective spawns. And it's another Regi Seal. Mime is just scoring into the enemy base. He doesn't care. He knows that he might not be able to fight this. He doesn't have Unite move up. Maybe Mamoswine can somehow steal this. He does have Unite move. Their Fox Unite's being dropped. Mamoswine on top of 3 people right here. Locking them all up. Can he somehow get this one? No, he can't. Their Fox gonna claim it for Team RICHKIDZ Pyro. But the team fight is still happening. Ruin is dancing around, but he gets by the power punch. He has the eject button, so he gets away. Another flame charge. And they do get Ken on Lucario. Now they're going to see fading. Supercell's going to hit another fear. On too tough. Mime Unite is here now. Ram Blue goes down. Double kill for the Dodrio. Triple kill for the Dodrio. And Delphox also claiming a KO for himself. Good re-engage. T2 just did not let them leave. And they claim a lot of KOs. They do lose Regi Steel, but they pretty much killed all of them, so this buff is gone. Nice team fight. Very patient re-engage. And RICHKIDZ Pyro just pushing a bit too far. XP is still pretty much the same. But we have a 200 point lead and Cramorant goes down, gets picked off by the Mime and Dodrio. 200 point lead for T2, so that's a massive lead. I was trying looking for something. Oh, Delphox is just locked up by the Sableye. Eldegoss is also not lucky enough to get away. Yeah, the Sableye is getting a lot of value now. A lot of value in this game. Could be the key to victory. Was this Sableye lock-in pick? Regieleki is up on top, and this one could go towards the enemy base. This Regieleki, RICHKIDZ Pyro have to kind of fight for it. T2 wants to take this like 20 seconds before Rayquaza, and that's RICHKIDZ Pyro doing the right call right here. They just have to go for it. They have to fight this one instantly. Because if they wait too long, then T2's gonna take it. But again, Delphox has no chance against the Sableye now. Just get stunned, locked up. They're gonna try to at least get this Regieleki somehow, but it goes over to T2 as well. Now this game is just looking very doomed. 4 people down for RICHKIDZ Pyro. And this one is walking towards the enemy base, doing Rayquaza. It's bouncing and bouncing. They have to send someone here to clear it. See if they can do it fast in time. We already Sableye scoring 100 on bot side. They can't stop it. Puts them even further ahead. There we go, 100, perfectly timed. 414 points, and they also just Rayquaza instantly. They don't, the enemy team is not here. Yeah, it was pretty much checkmate. They just got checkmated. They had no choice. And yeah, there's the surrender. They had no choice. That was almost checkmate. So the reason why they do Rayquaza there as well is that if they lose the flip, right, they can still just get all the shields done. They have 300 point lead. It's so hard to still score 300 points after stealing Rayquaza for a team that's behind, right? So even if they lose Rayquaza there, they can still either walk towards the enemy base, or they can just kill shields and be happy. So pretty much a checkmate position after this Regieleki fight on top. Quarterfinal game 3. Can T2 make it through? We have now Tough Mama switching onto a Blissey. No more Snorlax. And we have Granblue switching from Delphox onto a Serena. Already getting invaded, and this time they don't have an Edigos to help him out. This could be bad. Let's have RICHKIDZ Pyro. What can Supercell do? But the Blissey is here. But I mean, Blissey is not really close to an Edigos, but he just a balanced can't go for it. He just wants to be annoying and waste time though. Again, if he just gets Blissey towards here, then top lane is also in the 1v1 scenario. And he's still looking for stuff right here. Can he get this last hit? No, he can't. Goes over to Granblue too. So Supercell is gonna sprint out and head towards bot lane. Take the battery as well. He actually goes back top lane. Still being in this jungle. Looking for the red buff now. And Granblue doesn't know about it. And he goes for it. Gets vision on him now. Can he do it? It's funny how we never see lane gameplay because all we see is invading happening. So the camera's always on the invading. So we never see how lanes are being played out. It's so bad. Oh man. So Granblue is gonna secure it. In the end, Tough Mama looking for the Blissey evolution. He can get this Ataria, maybe no. Goes over to Granblue. We will look for this push right here. Hobachi is in a 1v3 scenario right now. Not sure if he can defend this. They're gonna maybe hit the score button and score all of them. He's trying his best to defend, but it's so difficult when 3 people on the spot. But they actually just walk away. And Granblue can't score 18 points yet. And he's actually gonna be able to defend the 18 points. That is huge. It's actually huge. We have another invade happening already again. This time Supercell gets a buff. He gets a buff but Ruined falls on top side in exchange. But Supercell with a successful invade now this time around, and he's still just annoying. Now he has the Shadow Sneak, so he pretty much can't die invading. Gonna try to steal more things away. He has to use the Shadow Sneak though, he has to be a bit careful, but turns invisible instantly again. Thanks to Shadow Sneak, second activation of the invisibility. He always turn invisible very fast again. I know he's going to try and steal this away. He has the extra damage and that's enough. Don't turn invisible again. But they're chasing him down. They might actually be... They guess where he is. Oh, he's still invisible though. He's still invisible and that finally goes down. Blissey claims the KO and we have Granblue evolving to Serena. Now it's his time to play. We have bot lane, the Mime going down. Getting caught off guard by 3 people of T2. Itarias are spawning, and we have 4 people or 3 people on T2 down here. Can Ego get any of these? He doesn't have Whirlpool anymore, so it's very hard for him to steal any of these. Maybe with the dive boost auto attack, but he doesn't even try. He knows that Sableye could be around, and if Sableye auto attacks him, he might just be dead. So you can't be too aggressive. 4 people now on bot side for T2 looking for this Reggie. And it's a Regice. That's that's a very good objective. Mime is dropping super low, gets feared by Sableye. Yun already jumping in again. Who auto attacks off camera and now doing work on the dive. And Regis is still at full HP. Both teams don't have good damage of killing it, honestly. It takes very long for both teams to take it down, because they don't really have AD carries, you know. But now, RICHKIDZ Pyro are moving in. They're gonna jump in with this Serena. They're going very, very deep with the double storm. Actually, drop kicks back out. And Mamoswine might be falling right here. And Camarant is super, super deep, but he gets feared in the end. Can he get Mamoswine? No, the high horsepower catches him. But he somehow zoned them enough and got a KO under the enemy goal, where his team is able to pick up the Regice. And they defend this goal. Now they're gonna try Supercell. Hits a 2-man fear. But still 2v4 scenario right now. But they're buying enough time for the team to be back. And now RICHKIDZ Pyro just pushing too much. Trying too hard to score there. And they're gonna lose 2 people for it. Tough Mama's also gonna fall. Double KO for the Blitz, for the Delphox. And now his Unite move. He can jump with the goal. Exactly, it's instantly what he does. This time is gonna fall. And Granblue, I don't know if he's still around. He's just feeding at this point. There's no point in still being there. Oh, is there? Was I wrong? Never mind, somehow he actually gets away with it. How? How did they let this happen? I guess both teams are just too focused on scoring. I feel like Serena should have not gotten away with this, but he somehow does. And now 2v4, it's... Man, there's so much back and forth on bot goal. 30, 40 going. Oh, Lucario's animation is faster. They lose 30 points on bot goal. They just lost 30 points on bot goal. Because Lucario's scoring animation is faster. That is unfortunate. T2 is going to pull ahead again, 157 points on top. Putting them into the lead. thanks to Bridgelecki being taken, and now 5-man push on top lane for RICHKIDZ Pyro. They don't have really too many Unite moves though. They have Blissey Unite. Are they going to use it? Lucario Unite flies through, don't do too much. Mr. Mime going onto the Cramorant. Cramorant's going to fall to the confusion. Double KO now on the side of T2. Make that 3. Lucario is still in the bush as well. And he eject buttons away. 3 KOs for T2. RICHKIDZ Pyro again over pushing a goal and get punished instantly for it. And Blue trying to secure the red buff, can't do it. It goes off to Haruta. Still need the Mammoth evolution. They already had Blissey Unite, which wasn't even used in Lucario Unite. And yeah, Lucario Unite really doesn't have this much impact in these flop team fights. It's good for objective taking, but straight up team fights, Lucario Unite doesn't all do too much. And Blissey Unite wasn't even used. They just got overrun by the Mr. Mime. Alright, we have bot spawning. And we have a 4v4 again. Supercell has Unite Pop on the Sableye. Let's see if he looks for something. We still look for the Unite move maybe, but he first confused Ray. And Granblue's dropping super low already. He's gonna get feared again. Is the Unite move Supercell? He doesn't even use it yet. He gets stomped by Serena and he dies before he can even use Unite move. Huge mistake by Supercell. And they also fall on the bot side behind them. Can Mammoth Vine steal this away? With the basic attack he gets it. Nah, he actually... The basic attack gets it. 4 go down for T2 though, so still a good fight for RICHKIDZ Pyro. But the basic attack is able to secure the objective there. Bye. But still, I think RICHKIDZ Pyro is still happy, doesn't matter what, because they got a lot of chaos. And now for bot goal. Off the top, Blissey could maybe stay Unite right now. If they look for something instantly, Blissey could Unite. Let's see if he does it. 320. 120 left for Rayquaza to spawn. Like bombs are falling through, but he's not healing his... Okay. Serena's gonna get it. There's the Blissey Unite. He's gonna catch Mammoth Vine. He's gonna fall. RICHKIDZ Pyro on the push now. But there's a huge Defox Unite from Ruin, hitting all of them, and they can't walk through this. They're completely caught by it. It slows them by so much. Ruin is still alive, but he's finally gonna fall to the Kremlin boosted auto attack. Cramorant, can he lift this somehow? He has air slashes, he has dives. He's still alive, but he finally falls. 2 go down, 3 go down. For the side of the RICHKIDZ. And Bridgelecki is gonna get defended. What a huge Defox Unite. What a huge Defox Unite. And he was still able to use it because Defox has no cooldown on its Unite move. So he still had enough time to use it there and still gonna have it for Rayquaza easily again. Gojo level 13, Mime level 13, Defox level 13, 42. You have 3 members that are higher level than anyone on RICHKIDZ. They changed Defox for Cramorant? No, they didn't change Defox for Cramorant, they changed Defox for Serena. Yeah, they had a Cramorant in all games so far. They use Serena instead of Defox now. I'm not sure why they changed it either. Maybe the invading was too annoying. What do you mean, huh? They played Cramorant 2 games in a row already. The Serena replaced the Defox. Supercell being so annoying on this backside, just continuously being annoying. RICHKIDZ Pyro is 90 points behind, so they have to look for something. And they're slowly moving in, but this Defox level 14. As long as this Defox doesn't die, I don't see a way for RICHKIDZ Pyro to win. This Defox is so strong right now. One of the best late game carries. RICHKIDZ Pyro playing charge is absolutely not fair. This keeps chugging them out. They have to do something. 114, they're running out of time. Punch is being charged up. But they can't find a way in. They're just getting zoned out. They just can't walk into the Sableye, and they can't walk into Defox either, and Mammoth Vine. All of these Pokemon and Mr. Mime, you just can't walk into it. If you're the first one engaging into it, you're instantly gonna be counter-engaged on, and you walk into a bad spot, so it's very, very difficult right now to fight. 55 seconds left. Supercell is annoying Lucario. Haruta's actually dropping quite low to the dive Cramorant. And now the fight is gonna start. Granblue's going in, but his move only hits Mr. Mime, who's way too tanky. He's not gonna do anything. Blissey Unite has to fly onto him to maybe keep him alive. And there's the counter engage. Mammoth Vine into Mime Unite, into Sableye Unite. Gojo knocking up the Blissey, getting the KO. Granblue is also dropping very, very low. It's stuck in the Defox Unite, which means he also can't get much healing done. And there's double KO for Gojo, and they get wiped. They get completely wiped. And a clean ace. No one goes down from the side of T2. Yeah, this was so difficult for them to fight. All behind an experience. And T2 is going to move on to the semifinals for another chance of making to the offline tournament. Let's go 100 here. 100 here, or 66 and 100. Wonderfully done. And there was score. A 2-for-1 victory. 42. Off to the semifinals.
準々決勝激闘の末勝利したのは滝島グローパンチとなりました。おめでとうございます。おめでとうございます。
Nice.